It's Casey the Red Pill Alpha back at you fellas again with that heat. Y'all already know what time it is. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck, holding it down, submerging down, locking it down up under the water, volcano, lava, hot heat. With that heat, you already know how to do it. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Keep my videos going in the YouTube algorithm by y'all hitting that like button. Let's get me to 1,000. That's the goal. I'm giving you these videos. I'm giving you this game. So help me out. Share this. Pass it around. Build these subscribers up, fellas. Let's go. And remember, you fellas got any questions or whatever, it don't matter. I'm all ears. Get at me on YouTube or whatnot. But if you want a consultation, you want a video request, a topic request, anything of that nature, go to the About section in my main page and you'll get how to get at me. From the phone number to social media sites or whatever. I'm all ears. Holler at me. Do you really got to play her game in order to get laid? And now this is from a young subscriber who had a little consultation with me, and he was asking this question. He just turned 20 years old, and he wanted to know that because these young chicks are running miles around these young guys. They're not like how I was when I was younger, or the guys of my nature or whatever, from the 90s, when we was in our, when I was 20, I was 20 in 2001. I believe, 2001, I was 20. So, 2001, I was 20. Just turned 40 a couple days ago. So 2001, I was 20. And the women then, they was playing games. They was acting, they was on they stuck up shit or friend zoning guys and doing the same. They was basically doing the same shit. However, we was in a different time era. You had young men out there getting money, street money, illegal. It wasn't right. However, that's the era we was dealing with. That's the era we grew up in. You guys' era is a little different. So by us being young, having that money and being out there like in the streets and things, having that street life and that living that edge, having that energy of negativity, playing with guns and count money, going to the mall damn near every morning, buying new shoes every day, looking good. We riding on rims and datings and, we doing our thing, candy painting cars and shit. So we built status. We built that status, and by us having that status, we was nailing them, knocking them off, But this era is kind of different. So they out here running miles around these young guys because they got everything in their hands. From social media, they epitomize that. OnlyFans. They got a lot of tools in their hands, and these young guys can't just get a hold of what's really going on. And what's really going on, this is for my young fellas out there, is that there's a tool out here that allow them to be 10 steps ahead of you. However, they're really not 10 steps ahead of you because they're still women. They're still women. So what, they use social media. So what, they got different guys in and out their DMs. They're still women. They're still naturally attention-seeking creatures. That's who they are. Remember that. You deprive them of their attention and you got them. That's the game. But let's get to it. My young players out there, this is for y'all. I was asked this question by a young subscriber who just turned 20 years old. I guess he's experiencing a chick that's trying to con him into a friend zone by leading him on, She wants him to play the cell phone, man. While she getting smashed by another dude she really, that she's really into. We already know that. That goes on. I spoke about it. You hear from different guys out here, different dating coaches or different, dating advisors. It doesn't matter. You're going to hear that because that's so true. Don't ever think that they ain't got nobody that they smashing. Or they getting that motherfucker off. You just may be their rest haven. That she wants you, or she wants you to be their rest haven. You don't allow that shit. You back up and take off and go deal with women that's going to fuck with you for you. Deal with those who's going to fuck with you. Deal with those who's going to like you. Remember that. Lock that in your mind, young players. There's a lot of women out here that like you. It's a big-ass world. You young. Get around. Get your money up and get around. Live your life. Don't be scared to get out there, man. Fuck your city. What's different from the next city? Pussy is pussy. Remember that. Now let's go. I believe he took her out, a few days, and she's still talking that I'm not ready for sex bullshit with him. Once he told me how she's always taking selfies of herself, she's always in that picture, always on the selfie. She stayed glued into her cell phone, and her DMs be popping. I instantly knew right then that she's trying to set up a rest haven for herself. And she's trying to make him be that rest haven while she's out banging the guys that she really like, that she really desire, that she really feel that she desires, that she really wants. That's how they are. They go off their feelings of what they feel they want. They go off there emotionally. If they emotionally tied into a guy that they see that they like, and he got the right conversation, then her emotions are going to drift over that way. And she can still have you there, thinking that she's at home doing laundry, making, some food for her baby or whatever, or I'm taking care of grandma while she's sick, or out shopping with moms and getting things together for the holidays. Fuck no. She getting her back blown out, and you should know that. That's real, young fellas. Have enough sense to know that. It's nothing more than that. Nothing more. Now, let's get to it. Which is basically a rest haven. Now, I'm going to break it down to you. Which is basically a fallback plan for a simp to cuff her after she's getting ran through by multiple men. She's young, so she's going through a whole phase right now, which means she's a perfect candidate for a pump and dump lecture. That's what you do. You put her on that list and just pump and dump her. She ain't trying to be taken serious. She don't want to take things serious, so why should you take her serious? Come on, man. 1 + 1 = 2. Shit don't equal 5. That's all it is. If she's not trying to be taken serious, why would you take her serious? Check this out, young fellas. Lose your heart when dealing with these modern chicks. They only play games with the men that allows them to play games. You don't have to play their game. Just don't pay any attention to them and remain that mystery man. Trust me, women lust over a man who loves himself more than life itself. You get it? They lust over a man who's into him. He don't give a fuck about her. Yeah, he see you over there, but you come a dime a dozen. He won't give a fuck if he don't talk to you before he leave the building. Because he going to leave the building in good graces with himself. He know where he stands. He know what's going on in his life. He know what he got to look forward to. Real shit. He ain't got to look back to you. You going to have to look forward to catching up with him. That's game. Remember that. Now, just like I explained it to him, the guy, the young guy, I give y'all this same game, and hear me out. I'm going to give y'all some game with this. This is some game. If a chick give you her number, you can definitely smash her. The pussy is there waiting on you. If she give you her number, even if in her mind she's thinking, I'm going to put him in the friend zone. She gave you her number. If you got enough game, you got that number. Just don't be on her heels. Just fall back and be different than the rest of these guys, because there's too many guys that's on her heel. Once you fall back and be different from the rest of those guys and keep going with your life, staying in good graces, always smiling, keeping them, them dimples and that nice, handsome smile going to keep going on with your life, getting your bread and living, women in and out. It don't matter. You ain't confined to nothing. You got your shit going. She's going to eventually tag along. Trust me. Because they get tired of simps. They get tired of dudes with this queen bullshit. With this pedestal shit. They get tired of that. It's only good for a moment. That's when they in their survival mode. But then that gets irritating. Man, get the fuck away from me. I want a motherfucking man that's going to put me in my goddamn place. I want a man that I got to chase behind. I want to be the cat. I want to be the lady. How can she be the lady? You got to be the man. Okay? Not the simp, not the trick, not the dude that pedestalizes. You got to be that man that she runs behind. Okay? Let's get to it. All you have to do is go against the grain. This is the game, man. Listen to me. All you have to do is go against the grain by shooting your game shot here and there, and then ghost. Falling back on her while smiling every day like nothing bothers you. Even if you see her, she see you on social media or whatever, she's checking you out. You posting, she's checking you out. You don't never check her out. Don't never get in her stories. Don't never do none of that. Don't DM her. Don't do that. Let her eventually check you out. She gonna miss you. Because she gets tired. It's repetition. She gets tired of seeing the same simps over and over. So she's looking for that guy who was fine as fuck when he, approached, or she had to do the approaching or whatever, however it go. He was fine. He had conversation. But he just ain't chasing me. Ugh, I hate that shit. Why he ain't chasing me and the rest of them are? I want them all to chase me. Now let me go and see what's going on with him. Why he ain't chasing me? Because he chasing other bitches. And she's snooping around. Her nosy ass gonna run around and come up around you. And now she's in your bed, topping you off, taking back shots like a G. Or not, you might be slanging it to her, knocking her through the motherfucking headboard, putting her there out the window somewhere, you know what I'm saying? But you get it. Yeah. Now let's get back to it. Let's put that together, what I just said. You know what I'm saying? Now, keep yourself in shape. Always look great and smell great. She'll fuck with the quickness then. I'm telling y'all. Yeah, she will. She'll drop her guards. Attention is one of their biggest weakness. I'm going to tell y'all this if y'all don't know it. You youngsters. Attention is one of their biggest weakness. So allow the next man to give them the attention while you avoiding what the next man is doing. If you're not the one giving the attention, then you're the one they're focusing on. If you stand out different from the rest of her options, the tricks, the simps, the queen talkers, the motherfuckers sending cash out for lunch, roses, and those different dudes, you stand out different from the rest of her options, then she have no choice but to be curious about you. Curiosity kills the cat. Remember that, fellas. That's some game. Like this shit, share this shit, subscribe. It's the motherfucking message. And keep this shit going in the YouTube. I gotta get this YouTube algorithm going. Let's get me to 1,000, man. Let's go. Holla.